What's my people, what is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys dojo etiquette, so that when you walk into a dojo, you know what to do and what not to do. And first impressions do actually matter. And also feel free to leave comments about how your dojo works and your dojo rules or dojo etiquette. Cause I mean, I just want to see how you guys are training and the type of dojo you guys have, and if these videos apply to you guys or not. But either way, I greatly appreciate you guys' support, whether this is if this channel helps you to learn or just for fun. And now, with all that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so we're gonna start with the very simple and basic one, the one that's most common and the one that everyone knows, and that is the same for every single dojo, and that is bowing when you enter the dojo. So unfortunately, I do not have a dojo to show you guys how it would go, but just imagine there's a door or a doorway or a door frame here. You would face the dojo, hands to the side, and bow. Then you would walk in. So some people, they say that when you bow, you're leaving your troubles and bags and everything by the door. Okay, that's why they're open hand. So the next one is at the beginning and at the end of the class, you will have a formal bow routine type of thing. So the most senior sensei would stand where you guys are standing, and then everyone else would be standing in a straight line, going from the most senior to the least senior, so from black belts to white belts. And the most senior sensei will say this, and this is according to how we do it in my dojo, would face the second sensei or third sensei, well, the most senior other sensei or brown belt, depending on what it is. It will first be sensei ni, right? And that's for if that's the black belt. That just means that second teacher, bow. And if it's a brown belt, it will be kai ni, right? And so that, I'm not quite sure what shapai means. I will try and find a definition of that and I'll write it down there. But that's basically how it goes. And then the sensei or the brown belt who would be standing over here would then say Oto Shiani, right? Then Oto Gaere. And then you would just be there like us for every single one of them. And that happens at the beginning and at the end of the class. Some dojos, they do it on their knees. They'll be sitting on their knees like this, hands on top of their laps. Then they would go, I think, left first, and they'll form like a triangle on the ground. So 1, 2, bow, left, right.
Sit up. 목소. 여맨. 쇼맨이 랩. これから練習を始めます。お願いします。
That's how I have seen other dojos do it. So let me know in the comments again how your dojo does it. And so let's move on to the next one. Alright, and the third thing is after sparring work or after doing something with someone, so things that require teamwork, things that need two people, that exercise that needs two people to be done, after each exercise you would bow to the person that helped you, and that person that helped you will also bow to you. That is just a bow of saying thank you thank you for helping me, thank you for teaching me. And it's just also to say respect to you. That is basically another thing. That's the third thing. Now moving on to the fourth. Alright, fourth thing is how to stand in the dojo. You don't stand like this, like you like you're not interested, you certainly don't stand like this. Don't stand like this. You stand like this, just relaxed, even like by your side, like so, just, or even like that. Don't have to be like you just did a cut, just relaxed. That's a way to respect the person that's teaching you. And also, I know it might be hard sometimes, but try not to yawn, because yawning just shows that you're not interested. I know you can't help it, but just think about it. If you're having a conversation and someone telling someone something and they just yawn, you're gonna think that they think that you're boring and your story is boring. So how you'd feel is how the person that's teaching you feels when you yawn during class, right? I know you can't help it, but if you can, just try not to yawn. And now moving on to the fourth or fifth, I'm not sure. Fifth thing is super quick and short. Just don't talk when the sensei is teaching. I mean, you shouldn't be talking at all, since you shouldn't be talking in regular school class, So try not to talk. I know sometimes you just can't help it. You have something that you have to share with your friends. But if you have to talk, don't talk while the sensei is teaching. Maybe while someone is doing while you're doing something with someone. I'm not saying you should talk while during practice, but if it's really that important, then yeah. Then also, on the note of talking, if the only thing that is acceptable to talk about in the dojo is helping someone, and you're telling them they're doing something wrong and this is how they should be doing, or trying to help them, I think that is the only time that you should be talking during the dojo. Not saying I should be absolutely silent, but I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and what I'm trying to say, because I really don't know how else to word this. Now to the fifth thing. Alright, last thing is when you leave the dojo. Yeah. So when you leave the dojo, same thing as when you come in the dojo. You would walk towards the dojo and then turn around, bow, and then turn back around and then leave. Now this time, instead of leaving your troubles, you're grabbing your troubles. And also don't forget your shoes by the shelves, okay, if you guys have shelves. That has happened a lot of times, more than you guys could imagine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave comments down below on what you guys would like to see from me. And yeah, have a good training session next time. See you guys in the next video. Peace.